Greetings, the Hijabi Gamer here, and one advice I often give people when they're playing Destiny 1 is to continue to rank up Banshee-44 and do the weapon test with him. I know a lot of people tend to stop at rank like 9 or 10, whereas I am at rank 48 on Xbox, and I'm pretty close to that on PlayStation. I don't play as much Destiny on PlayStation as Xbox, but I'm definitely over rank 40. I think it's a good idea to continue to rank him up, and it's actually pretty easy. Now, first thing you'll notice, there's no purple mark. That means Xur is no longer in the tower. He left earlier today. Now, one of the things that people often forget about the original Destiny, or they don't even know, is that there are 6 class-specific weapons, 3 legendary and 3 exotic. Now, I had to look this up because it's been years since I did this, but once you reach rank 2 with Banshee-44, he gives you a quest that will earn for you, depending on your class, a different weapon. So for the Hunter, you will get a sniper rifle called the Still Piercer. Increased radar resolution when this weapon is equipped. Magazine is refunded if all shots fired are precision kills. Honestly, I don't really use it that much. In fact, I'd forgotten I had it. I prefer the Devil's Dawn because precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode. But this is specific to the Hunter. Once you reach rank 2 with Banshee, he gives you a quest. I can't remember the details. And eventually you are rewarded with this sniper rifle. If, on the other hand, you are playing a Warlock, you will get the Susanoo, which you can tell I haven't fully unlocked because I don't play Warlock very often. I don't know much about it. And Elemental Transfusion, causing damage with subclass abilities would transfuse that damage type to this weapon for a period of time. Oh, that's nice, actually. So if you use this in your Void for a temporary period of time, it'll be Void damage or Arc. That's actually pretty cool. And Hot Swap. Reading this weapon grants a brief period of bonus accuracy. Like I said, you can see I've not fully unlocked it because I don't really play Warlock very often. But this weapon, when I hover over it, you'll see it says right here, requires Warlock class because I'm a Hunter right now. As for the Titan, you get the Immobius shotgun. Again, you can see it's not fully unlocked. I don't play Titan very often. Bouncer kills inside the Word of Dawn with Armor of Light. Do not expend. That's nice. Do not expend ammo. Huh. Maybe I should be playing more Titan. And this weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. Maybe I should be using this more. Seems pretty good. Let me know in the comments if you are a Titan or a Warlock, what you think of your specific class legendary weapon. As you can see again, when I hover over it, because I'm playing a Hunter at the moment, it specifically says requires Titan class. Now, once you reach rank 3, Banshee-44 will offer the player another quest. This one will give you an exotic weapon. So for the Hunter, it's the Ace of Spades. That's Hawkmoon. The Ace of Spades, which is why I thought it was odd in Destiny 2 that they gave everybody the Ace of Spades, because this I remembered. I remembered that the Ace of Spades was only available to Hunters. And, I mean, it's Cade 6's gun. So it surprised me that I basically gave this to everybody and kind of offended me as a Hunter. You got our gun. Not happy. I like this. I use this very often, more than most other hand cannons, because I like the precision kills move 1 round from your ammo reserves into the magazine. I'm pretty good with precision kills, and radar stays active while aiming down this weapon sight. So I like Ace of Spades. I like it more than the other hand cannons out there. On the other hand, for the Titan, you got, right over here, the Fabian Strategy. It's an auto rifle. And this is actually more unlocked. Increased handling, stability, and rate of fire when enemies are close. Kills automatically reload a portion of the magazine. Huh. And then you got kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health. I don't know. That seems more like being a Titan. I don't play a Titan a lot, but that doesn't really seem like something really good for a Titan. Kills with this weapon grant bonus damage for a short time. I don't know. Let me know what you think of it. If you're a Titan, again, you can see when I hover over Fabian Strategy, it says require Titan class. For the Warlock, you got the Tlaylock, which is a scout rifle. I briefly remember this because I used it for a while because I remember it was pretty good. So it's fully unlocked for me. It's limited to Warlock, so I did play Warlock to unlock this. This weapon has better handling, rate of fire, and stability, while the wielder's super is charged. And you've got Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. And Grenadier. Kills with this weapon reduce the cooldown of your grenade. I mean, it was decent. At the time, I was really into scout rifles, so I wanted to try it out, so I used it on my Warlock. Let me know, Warlocks, down below, what you think of the Tlaylock. I had heard good things about it, but I don't really play Warlock very often. So, again, at rank 3 with Banshee, he offers you a quest to get these weapons. Then at rank 5, he will give you a quest for the first curse. I remember this because this was not fun. He gives you a hand cannon, and you have to do a whole bunch. So first of all, you have to do a whole bunch of hand cannon stuff. And one of the things he gives you at some point, he will give you a white hand cannon, basically like a common hand cannon called the Imprecation. There's a bunch of stuff. You have to do kills with hand cannons, your own hand cannon, various ways. I think it says here you have to do it while a telemetry is active. But then eventually you're given basically a white basic hand cannon, and it's called the Imprecation. And you have to get 10 headshot kills in a single match in the Crucible. And I'm not very good at Crucible. So the first time, I've done this twice. I did it on Xbox and PlayStation. The first time I did it on Xbox. I went from rank 15 in the Crucible to rank 25. It took me that long because the hand cannon is also pretty lousy. So you're saying that someone who isn't very good with Crucible needs to use a lousy hand cannon to get 10 headshots in a single match. Oh boy. And when you do really lousy, people know that at one point, I lost my temper, pulled out, I can't remember which weapon I pulled out, and just went after people because they were basically targeting me because I was doing a terrible job with this awful hand cannon. And I got fed up with being targeted. So suddenly in the middle of the match, I switched to a different weapon. I think it was the Soros regime. And I think I killed like three of them in a row because I was just so pissed that people were purposely targeting me because I sucked with that hand cannon. So I said, I have it. Why didn't I say it? You get the first curse. The second time I did it, it didn't take nearly as long on PlayStation. Here it is. It's first precision kill of the magazine refills it, granting bonus to range and stability until the player reloads. Huh. That actually doesn't seem that bad. I unlocked it, but I always preferred the Ace of Spades. Triple tap. Rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. And finally, Deadeye. Bonus to range stability and movement speed when aiming down sights. Maybe I'll pull this out and use it for a bit, because it seems decent. I don't know. I think being bitter and angry after having to deal with that quest kind of put a little shade on it. Now, after that, as far as I could tell, I think there's some stuff but it's not based on your level. I think the Sleeper Simulant was through Banshee, but it wasn't based on your rank with Banshee. So most people stopped ranking up with Banshee at this point. I recommend people do it because it's pretty easy. You get these weapon tests, and you pick up the weapon, and you basically do what it says. So, for example, this says, use against Cabal Centurions to gather data for Hake's armament scientists. If it's a secondary weapon like this, it usually requires 10 kills. If it's like an auto rifle, it requires, I think it's 40. I think it's 4% per, or no, it might be 25. I can't remember the exact number. So you pick up these, and each weapon test you complete gives you 500 points. And you need 4 to rank up with Banshee. And what's nice is once you rank up with him, you get a faction package, and you get a weapon with him, and you get 4 strange coins. Based on the light level of the weapon you get is based on your light level. So, for example, me, I am at 400. Every time I pick up a weapon with Banshee-44 for, ranking up with him, he will give me a light 400 weapon. Just one thing to keep in mind, because these weapons that you're testing are 200 light. Flip them out. Make sure you're at your max light level when you pick up your faction package with Banshee, because at one point I had forgotten that I still had the test weapon equipped, and I was actually down to 380 light, and he gave me a 380 light weapon, which sucked. Even if you don't like the weapon, what's nice is they're great infusion fodder as well. I used a lot of them to just rank up all my weapons to a light 400. So it's great because you get 5 weapons. So you can more or less rank him up every week for a package. And it's the easiest 4 strange coins you'll earn. So, I tend to avoid the Crucible ones, but you still have 4 other ones. So I could basically rank up with Banshee-44 this week and get a faction package with him. One important thing to keep in mind with Banshee, he resets on Wednesday. Now, the Destiny 1 resets like Destiny 2 on Tuesday, except early in the morning. Banshee resets on Wednesday. He also has these weapon, but I think it's the wrong day of the week. So when it comes up, I'll make a video separate about how you can get weapons with him as well, separate from this. But because I think it's Sunday, it's not possible for me to pick it up. But these are also telemetry. They they help you upgrade your weapon faster, because this is Destiny 1. So you use this and it will help you upgrade your weapon faster. Like here, if I were to use a secondary weapon, telemetry, it would help me upgrade this a lot faster. Because, everything is locked in Destiny. Anyway, I'm going to also, after this, make separate videos for all the different types of weapons that are going to come up. I'm going to try to focus on doing it on Wednesday. However, after a while, they repeat. So I'm just going to make a video for each different type and then make a separate playlist and call it like weapon tests. Destiny 1 weapon test. So you can go back and see, for example, how I have a trick for the Minotaurs. I have a trick for the Vex Minotaurs and how to get this done faster. I have a great spot for the Vex. So I'll make a video about that after this. Anyway, I hope this helps. Like I said, I highly recommend people do it. You get a highlight level weapon. You get 4 strange coins. It takes only a couple. It's not very difficult to do. You can do it once a week. And anyway, I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Comment down below about those class-specific weapons. Do you want to see that in Destiny 2? Wouldn't that be pretty cool? I was really annoyed when they didn't make Ace of Spades specific to the Hunters. Let me know. And I hope to see you in the tower.